Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Everybody alive out there? Thanks, honey. Thanks. Hope you guys are doing good. Surviving. Yeah, sorry I've been going on lately on Tuesdays just because that has suited me there previously. Hold on, it's a little bit late. I had to re-download a new app. Besides, I didn't want to use Chrome, but then it wouldn't let me use StreamYard. So I had to download. I decided to try out Opera. So let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and turn this up, my volume up a little bit. Let me check what else. Okay, anyway. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. And yeah, I'm on days right now. As you guys know, past couple weeks or so, I've had really bad arthritis pain, more than normal in my hip, and I do find like it gets worse at night, so it's kind of bothering me right now. But during the day, it's not as bad. So I was able to get a doctor's note. I've been temporarily working the day shift. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to keep it because I feel so much better. Balloons. Being on the day shift with this pain in my hip than I do working. The shift I was working at. Sorry, guys. I gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning to have time to walk the dog and that before I take the bus in the morning. So, still getting used to the shift. So it's gonna be a little short stream here. I'm probably gonna be on maybe half an hour or so. Depends who drops by. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you guys drop by soon. If not, I understand, right? But yeah, I wish I had the weekends off. More of a chance to get people in here. Sorry, I'm trying to look right at the camera, guys. I'm not used to this browser yet. I'm just trying to see how much memory it takes up. That's why I got rid of Chrome, right? Because I only use it for like when I'm on YouTube and stuff. Like that's really the only time I use it. And most of the time I'm using like the YouTube Studio app, on my iPad or my phone. Not really, on the Mac. I don't really use Chrome that much. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hope you guys are doing well and trying to stay out of trouble. I'm just checking. Oh, wrong thing. I want to check the memory on here. Here we go. You told you again. I'm just getting used to this new shift, so just bear with me here. Like my new background? Hey, sis, welcome. Yeah, I'm on days because of my arthritis there, and I've been feeling better since I've been on the day shift. So hopefully, I'll be able to get a permanent medical accommodation. Right now, it's just for a month, right? But I've noticed a difference already the last Sunday and then today. But we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? I found people during the day too are much easier to deal with in terms of the people who call in at night. I haven't noticed a difference. I don't know. Anyways, I'll just try out this opera thing. I don't know, or maybe I'm just indecisive. As you guys can see. Yeah, I've just been feeling so much better. Like, arthritis my hips only bother me a little bit now since I have been working the afternoon shift, so fingers crossed. It's also thanks to my supervisor at work. He told me about this app called Maple. It's where you can like see a virtual doctor, and I got a free doctor's note through the app. Normally, at least in Canada, anyways, at least in this province, you would have to pay, I think, $25 for a doctor's note. I can't remember the exact price right now. But with this app, I didn't have to pay anything for the doctor's note. I just use the basic option for now, right? Just because if I use the option where I could get to a Nova Scotia doctor, it would have been like 3 hours. So I'm going to try, though, to wait on the app for a Nova Scotia doctor next Tuesday. I just want to see first how this week is, if I'm feeling better. So far, I am doing much better on this earlier shift. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. But it isn't just my fingernail. Sure, this is why I'm not going to be out very long. I don't want to spend the whole live stream going. I don't think you guys would find that very exciting. Oh, I forgot to close my notes. Anyways, what did I... Not really much I wanted to talk about. Yes. No. I don't know. I was about to say so today. I was... What's the other thing? Oh, hold on. Is it like a Zoom call? Um, they have a basic plan, and which is like you just text with the doctor. It could be a doctor from your own province. It could be a doctor from another province. I got a doctor from Alberta, I think, when I did the basic one. I haven't done the Nova Scotia one yet, but this app is covered by Nova Scotia Health, by my province. So as long as you have a Nova Scotia Health card, you can also do the full version of the app where you either talk to a doctor on the phone or you do video chat. It's only the basic one that has text only, I guess. That's the other thing, Lynn. I finally got to see the specialist, well, a doctor through the workers' compensation board. I keep wanting to say workman's compensation because that's what it used to be called. It's not called workers' compensation. I have to go to the hospital in Dartmouth on April 17th. I keep wanting to say 18th. It's the day before Good Friday. But anyway, I have to go to the hospital to get x-rays on April 17th. And then after that, I have no idea when my MRI is going to be. The health waiting in this province for anything healthcare wise takes a really long time. Like, I saw to wait to get that appointment for the doctor, I had to wait a month. Actually, no, longer than that. So since I had my last physiotherapy session, I was waiting to hear back from them. So, and I would say my last physiotherapy was in January, and I didn't find out till March when my appointment was for the doctor. And then, I can't go till April to get my x-rays done, and after that, who knows, when I can get the MRI done. And they gave me a prescription for some medication because I'm claustrophobic. I've had an MRI done before, but last time I had to have the pills as well. I can't remember what it's called, but not filling out the prescription until I know when the MRI is. But anyways, it's a long road. The exercises are working, but the ball of my shoulder is still sore. I asked the doctor when I saw her. I said, could this have anything to do with that car accident I was in 30 years ago? Some of you may not know. I was in a car accident 30 years ago. I cracked the ball of this right shoulder, same shoulder I already hurt at work. And there's a small piece of bone in the shoulder that was too small for them to get out. So I don't know if this is from the fall, or maybe somehow that piece of bone is loose now for when I had the fall. I have no idea. But I guess we'll find out. Well, exactly, right? Because now, Lynn, instead of going to a clinic on my day off, between taking and traveling on the bus, and you have to be there really early. I'm talking about like you want to get in the morning, you have to be there at least like 7 o'clock, and they don't open until 8:30. But you have to be there like I would say even 6:30 in the morning to make sure you get in there when they open. Is it 8 o'clock or 8:30? I can't remember. And then if you're the last person, like I was when I last time I went to the clinic, I was the last person, and there's I had to wait from 8 o'clock till almost noon before I got to be seen. Yeah, yikes. And by the time I got home, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, one between 1 and 2 in the afternoon. So they're like, you're gonna spend all day at the clinic because there's a shortage of doctors in Nova Scotia. And we don't have a doctor. We haven't had a doctor for like 7 years now. We've had to go to walk-in clinic. Every time I go on the website to try and apply for a doctor, the site crashes. So I'm so thankful my manager at work told me about this Maple app, right? 'Cause now I can see a doctor from Nova Scotia who, you know what I mean, without leaving the comfort of my own home. I just gotta wait to either talk to somebody through phone or video chat, you know. It'd be so much easier than it'll save me travel time, having to take the bus and all that stuff. But anyways, exactly, exactly, Lynn. Right? It's kind of innovations just make it much more easier now. So I'm gonna do it on next Tuesday when we don't usually don't plan. Heath and I usually don't go anywhere on Tuesdays anyway, so that's probably when I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's a long way, and I'm not even talking about the hospital. When you go to the hospital, you go to the ER. Um, I have a Nova Scotia Health app, and it tells me what the waiting times are, and they're between 3 and 4 hours if you're lucky. I go to a neurologist at the end of the month. Took a month now. So yeah, say it took a while. Hopefully that goes okay. I finished everyone when I fell and screwed up nerves of my physio therapist. Yeah, see, um, as soon as like the workers uh compensation board will only cover it for like 8 weeks. They only give you 8 weeks to heal. So if it takes longer than that, like I had to stop going to the actual place to do it, and I'm just trying to do the exercises they gave me to do at home, which is I've realized I forgot to do today because I started my earlier shift, but I'll figure that out. But anyways, sound takes forever in this province, right? It's not just the medical care. It's like I don't know, like say the highways here are in horrible shape. There's a lot of potholes and are really bad. Nova Scotia though is one of the poorest provinces in Canada, so I'm thinking that's why it takes such a long time, for stuff to get done. So it's not really government's fault. I will say this: we have two bridges where you used to have to pay $1 toll, like if you want to go to Halifax and back, right? Dartmouth technically is a suburb of Halifax, but anyways, if you want to go from Dartmouth, which makes it even more stupid now that I think about it, if you want to go from Dartmouth to Halifax and back again, you just have to pay $1.25 Canadian. Um, like I read online when we first moved here, they're supposed to get rid of these tolls like decades and decades and decades ago. They finally got rid of it. That's why I was able to do the Taco Bell video. Like Keith and I just went to Halifax, and we didn't have to worry about like taking money to get change or anything like that. It's getting worse. Nothing private. But my private doctor said there's some new meds out that maybe can help. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I know, like when we were in Ontario, like there's just such a difference in the healthcare system from here, Nova Scotia to Ontario. Because when Heath and I moved um, from Milton, Ontario, where we were living, to Burlington, Ontario, like I didn't change doctors, but there was a walk-in clinic there. It didn't take that long to wait at all. Not like it is here. You maybe had to wait like just a few minutes, and you go. But here it's like you better, if you need to go to a doctor, you better, if you go on your day off, or like schedule a day to do it. Uh, but yeah, what is ataxia? What is that? I know the doctor called my arthritis, like the one I texted, hip dysplasia. I don't know. Let me tell you, I have been watching a channel of it. Like she has dementia. Oh, that's too bad. There is another channel with a couple in Halifax called Delightful Travelers or something. They live in the Caribbean, where they are right now. But anyway, anyways, oh boy. Sorry if you guys hear Jesus. He's snoring, snoring. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Earlier, he has his blanket, and because we don't have a backyard, what he likes to do with his little blanket is he likes to bury his bone in the blanket, and then he loves to try and dig it out. Um, yeah, I have the same thing. No, it's in. Oh, you have the same thing. Oh, okay, so you know exactly how I feel. Except you have it in both. I don't know what I'd do if I had it in both, my left and my right side. You can hear him. Yeah, he snores pretty loud. The dog. Um, what was it? Sometimes he'll even wag his tail in his sleep, and you know how they go, "Er, er, er, er," and then he'll start wagging his tail, wagging his tail. I have to be careful doing that because I can wake him up. It does suck, right? Yeah, but I don't know. My arthritis isn't as bad during the day, so you know, we're gonna talk to my work and said, look, you know, like, am I gonna just keep this shift because I'm not as much pain during the day, so I can, you know, I don't have to leave early. I can still do my shift. You know, you still have somebody. They need a certain amount of people on the phones, right? When you work at a call center, right? So this way they wouldn't have to worry about like being less a person at night. And I can't. I will say this actually. Recently, it used to be only three paid sick days a year, and Nova Scotia is now 5. Still not that great, but at least it's better than only 3. At least have 5 paid sick days a year instead of 3. But then I don't know if that changed because our premier that's in now, he got reelected. You know what I mean? But I just feel like they're finally trying to do things at least. But anyways, I can't remember where I went on this tangent. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stay on a little bit longer. I didn't expect that many people to be around here. You know, if you guys are around, oh sorry, Zeus is like moving all his paws. Let me see if it'll let me screen share. I want to share the screen. Yes. Oh, okay. It's gonna make me set it up. Oh yeah, because I'm on a new browser. I'll do this later. Let's give her 5% cream for years. It really works. Lidocaine. Okay, I don't know. My sister uses this cream that has hemp oil in it, and she said that really helps. Um, but yeah, um, I just seem to be doing better on the earlier shifts so far. So we'll see if my work lets me keep it or not. We'll see what the doctor says. Right, next Tuesday. Just take it from there. So that's why I've always felt like being on. I just been on tonight for a little bit because I haven't been on, I think, a couple weeks now, and I forgot the trips were on. On Monday, I didn't know when they were back. I did text with Kelly. Um, a couple of times while they were away. Show me some photos. But anyways, um, yeah. Oh, I may have to figure out how to stream from YouTube itself because I really don't want to use another browser. I just want to use one browser. I just been only using the Chrome for everything because I had to go on there for YouTube, and I really wish your browser has blocked your screen. Huh? Now it wants me to reload the page. Let me know if you can still see me. Just let me know in the comments. I hear he's prowling around the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yep, he says, yep. Cream works, but you can't use it. See, I don't know if I could use that cream because my eyes are always running. Lynn, that's why you see me doing this and this, so I would accidentally probably get in my eyes, which wouldn't be good. Let's see if I can change the background here. I got some new backgrounds since I updated my computer. I like that one. Come on, why did my background turn off? I didn't turn it off. Here we go. That one's happy. Let's use that. Oh my goodness. You guys are wondering, this is Apple Park, the rainbow that they have outside. Hey Scott, welcome. Yeah, I'm just gonna be on like only about 5 more minutes or so. Yeah, I'm on the day shift now. Um, they took me off the afternoon shift at work because my arthritis is worse at night. And it's not as bad during the day, and also I had the doctor's note. So we'll see if I get to keep this earlier shift. Fingers crossed. It always give me more options to like if I don't, because I always feel like going live on Monday or Tuesday. I could go on live later on in the week. You know, maybe even on the weekend. I don't know. Not sure if I get like ships will spring. Let's see. I don't know right now, but ordering stuff from the U.S. right now with a certain tariff situation going on, and I'm not bringing that up to get into politics. I'm bringing it up because I don't know if it's going to be more of a cost because of it. I have no idea. So I'll probably have to find an alternative here. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Things are, I don't know. Yeah. Getting more expensive here. And anyway, I'm just not going to get into it. See, like, look, guys, see? See, look, guys. I'm at Apple Park. Whee! See? Big rainbow behind me. See, there I am. And it's a little finger. What are the other ones they have? Because there's this one. I guess that's an area where they have a garden. Looks like yes, the Rainbow Connection. You know what that made me think of? The Reading Rainbow. I watched that show when I was a kid. Reading Rainbow. Okay, that's some forest area. Again, this is still Apple. Let's see Apple Park at night. I can't see. You can see that. That one I like. This one's cool. Looks like another area with some trees. I don't ask me what that is. I don't know what that is. That to me looks like if you guys have Apple products and use the fitness app, looks like to be the inside of the fitness studio. Anyway, that's a lake in Apple Park, I'm guessing. I'm still here. If anyone's joining in, hello. uh, I like that one. That's cool. Look at the window. I got some bush thing and a tree, and then some funky thing. Actually, I'm gonna keep on this one. I like that one. Yeah, these backgrounds came up when I updated the computer. So yeah, so it was fun. Something new. Eventually I'll figure out how I can screen share. Um, I think they have a recipe section now in Apple News, which is cool if you can find Apple News. I didn't notice it there. I don't know. Why can't I see it? Anyway, anyways, get off the news. I don't want to look at the news right now. The news just makes me either angry or whatever. So yeah, I'm probably next week gonna probably try and go live directly from YouTube. I don't want to, use this other browser. You know what I mean? I only mainly use this Mac for for editing and live streaming and stuff. So anyhow, a few more minutes, and I'm gonna go. But I promise next week I will stay on longer. Like I don't even use like a lot of the stuff in StreamYard anyway, right? So um, oh, figuring it out. I want to stop. I had to stop using TubeBuddy. It's just too much a month. It's like something American, but it costs me like double in Canadian, and I can't do it anymore. Um, so just find another. I have to find an alternative for how I can get tags and stuff, right? Um, or other videos. Ugh. Me. See, this is why I do. I could be on that long today. Anyways, who's winning, honey?
Florida right now.
Oh.
Yeah, 1-0.
Oh. Great news if you're a Florida fan. Sucky news if you're a Leafs fan. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm running out of words. Running out of things I want to talk about. So maybe it's a good way to end it right about here. Just want to give you guys an update. That's what's going on. So that's why I haven't been on that much. Last 2-3 weeks now. Lynn, I know you'll understand. My arthritis is just worse, a lot worse in the evening. So it's really hard to work these late shifts. So, um, excuse me. This so far the day shift is agreeing with me. We'll see how this week goes. Right? And once I get used to it, it'll just get easier. I do find the customers are getting easier to deal with during the day than at night. Um, so maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. See how it goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta look into. That's what I was gonna mention. TikTok. Um, not sure because I was in the TikTok app last night. You gave me this option to try and practice going live or to go live, and I was able to go live. It wasn't very long. I ended up deleting it, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and see how that goes. Probably figure that out maybe tomorrow night or on my day off. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. See if I can go live there as well. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. So I'm gonna touch base with you guys. Let you know good. I'm surviving there. No tears on my shoulder yet. Again, I'm not getting my X-rays done for my shoulder until April 17th. I keep wanting to say the 18th. um, and then I have no idea when my MRI is after that. But Lynn, I hope you get better soon as well. Hope you guys are surviving there. I miss you guys. Don't forget to watch the videos. If you haven't yet, I released a video today on the McDonald's Minecraft meal. Let me see if I can. Let me post a link in the chat. Just give me 1 second. See if it'll let me do that. Music while you wait. Okay, I'm not gonna play it. I just want to give you guys a link. Okay, hold on 1 second. There you go. There you go, you guys. And yeah. Oh, you comment on my Facebook post? Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you guys so much for watching. And those of you who are new and watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Have a good one, everybody.